Hello everyone, this is Mahey over here, Sacred Kernel, coming back at you with the next 72, and this one is for fire signs. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's get right into it. So day one advice from Spirit is ready, set, go! Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire, okay? So stop holding back. Whatever you've been holding back on, stop doing that. Don't be afraid to face what may come, whatever comes, just let those chips fall where they may. Yeah, it may not be everything's all perfect and lined up. You may have some anxiety about some things, but, there comes a time when you gotta just, get off that fence. And I really see this is what Spirit's encouraging you to do. My eye is so drawn by the rays coming down from the heavens here. This is Spirit's really giving you that go ahead and saying, I got your back. Do you see that? I got your back. Go for it. Go for it. Okay? Like a gopher. We got the Queen of Wands energy here in reverse, and then we have the 8 of Wands energy here in the reverse. So this is your energy. The Wands energy is the fire sign energy. It feels like you've been waiting. You're waiting on something to come through, some information or an event to happen that will give you the go-ahead. But, I'm sorry to say that's not coming, okay? It's not coming. You have to show that you want it by going for it, okay? Spirit's not going to, send you a letter to your house where you open up the letter, and it's all pretty, and it's got, gilded edges, and it's like, hello, this is God. Go for it. I guess they kind of are. If this is, the tone is ready, set, go. It's like the advice from Spirit on the day. This is the closest that you're going to get. Whatever you're waiting on to tell you to go for it, it's not going to be a big old neon sign that says, all right, time, go. You have to actually show that you want it as part of that whole, raising your vibration to the point where you already have it, you're grateful for having it, and then the universe coming through to validate that, to corroborate it, to support it, being like, oh, well, you said it's like them getting on the ball, like, oh, here it is, you're welcome, here it is, that kind of thing. You have to do it. It feels like you've been waiting on this information, this event, this whatever it is, before you can own this Queen of Wands energy. And that is the problem. You're already there. You're already there. The only go ahead you need is from your own self, because you're blessed, I just noticed this skull. I love that. Just because I'm a weirdo and I love skulls, but this is you in the past, right? The old self is dead and gone, right? There's no flesh left here. It's dead, buried, past, maybe eaten, but you're ready. You don't need anything else to be ready to have this crown. It's all within yourself. And it kind of, with this card like this, it's like information coming in. You already have all the information that you need. You give the information. You declare that you're ready. That's what a queen does. You declare. I love that. Beautiful. Okay, something to look out for. 3 of spades, 10 of clubs, and then the 8 of clubs. So you've been feeling frustrated. I can tell you've been feeling frustrated. A sense that for your efforts, things that you've been trying to make happen, it's like, you're not really feeling satisfied in the home or career aspect of things. And that's one reason why you've been waiting. You feel like you've been in this waiting zone of like, when is this information going to come in? When are these things going to come through? And it's like, missing that you have to be the one to initiate it. With this 10 of clubs, this is actually a happy card. This is, we can consider this like maybe unexpected money coming through with all of this energy here. It could be an inheritance. I'm currently here in like the holiday season, so it could be that if you have a business or something like that, you get a contract, you get a big sale, you get a big order, or if you're work for an employer, could be a unexpected bonus, Christmas bonus, customer service bonus, something like that coming through for you, just to kind of help give you some support, external support for the efforts that you've been putting through. With this 3 of Spades card, tends to indicate like betrayal. I mean, there's not really an easy way to put it. It's like this one, it shows you being like healing from learning about how someone in your life was not supporting you. They were not giving you your best interests at heart. If you're waiting on this person to say they're sorry or, own up to what they've done, it's not going to happen. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say it's not going to happen. This person or these individuals just don't have that in them. They're not on the same vibration as you are, and they may not even reach that level in this lifetime. So you have to give yourself the validation that you're waiting on or looking for from these people. And in so doing, once you step out for yourself into your own, that's when you're going to be receiving this gift coming through. That's when you're going to have that shift in perspective and acknowledge that you really don't need anyone else. You don't need to be waiting on anybody else to come through. I also kind of feel like for some of you, this could be a business venture. Like if you're working on a project with someone and you're waiting on them to come through with their end of the deal or do their half of the work, and they're dragging their heels, they're always on vacation, now they're sick, like, they always have an excuse as to why they're not going to be able to, fulfill their end. This is your indication from Spirit to just say F it and do it yourself. And when you do, guess what? You get to have all the profits after that because you did all the work. So just something to bear in mind there. All right, day 2, we have protection. Protection. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. Okay, so I never really pay attention to the starfish here, but I'm really looking at it now, and it reminds me of a pterodactyl, okay? I know it's really random. And then also this like mountain in the background reminds me of like a volcano. I know this is so random, but this is just I'm just channeling off of the card, but it's like you are so divinely protected. It really feels like on an ancient prehistoric level. You very well could be someone who identifies as being a starseed or just having a very proud ancient bloodline, but just know that you are absolutely protected. Your spirit circle is there. They've always been there, and they will always be there going forward for you and your posterity. Okay? So knowing that, you should not feel any sort of hesitation about stepping forward boldly, even if things aren't all the way all lined up the way you might want them to be. Just know that, Spirit has your back, okay? They have your back, and not just Spirit, but you have a whole team of people, not people, but spirits around you in your periphery that are that are there. They've been there working alongside you, and they'll continue to do so. That's really a wonderful energy. Hopefully it gives you some peace of mind that no matter what you do, you're going to have some support, or at least strong guidance. Because we all have free will. If you make a mistake in some way, you're going to have lots of signs and synchronicities to try and steer you back in the correct zone, or even just heaven might just rearrange things for you to accommodate whatever you've chosen to do. So really, you should have no fear stepping forward into whatever new future you're trying to do. You don't need anyone. You don't need anyone. You have the divine. We have the 10 of Cups here in reverse, and we have the World in reverse. So this is you, this is the tone of the day, okay? And what the tone of the day is indicating here is that you have the capacity to achieve this 10 of Cups. The world is your oyster, okay? The world is at your fingertips. The divine is ready to help you, help facilitate this new expansion, this new project, this new phase. The divine is there ready, and you have to do the rest of it, okay? You have to step boldly into the future. And of course, you can choose to not do that. Of course, you can choose to wait for whatever you've been waiting for already, but you don't have to do that. You're only going to be delaying your 10 of Cups, as you have been. Sorry to say, you have been. You've been delaying your own 10 of Cups. So, you can choose to keep doing that, or you can choose to really lean into your faith and embrace just that the world is out here waiting for you, and the heavens are up here supporting you, guiding you, and also waiting on you to make a step. Then we have something to look out for: 8 of Spades, 4 of Diamonds, and then the 3 of Diamonds. Okay. So with the 8 of Spades here, this one is it's a caution card. It's take a moment to really kind of look around you as you make these steps. We have the 4 of Diamonds and the 3 of Diamonds. So this one is it can indicate inheritance for some, unexpected money coming through, but from a family situation. The 3 of Diamonds, this card can indicate legal or domestic challenge, all right? So it very well could be, if you are, okay, so there may be some family dynamic that needs to be sorted, and that actually that makes a little bit more sense of why you could be feeling you're trying to wait on things to line up more correctly before you take whatever this next step is. You could be dragging your heels, trying to respect the family dynamic, which is, very understandable. I'm a family-oriented person myself. But, the thing about family is that you can't choose them, and you can't really escape them most of the time. Sometimes you can if you want to break free from it, but it's a lot of times whatever happens in your family, whatever the family dynamic or the drama that happens there, you kind of have to work with it in some degree. This is one of those situations, all right? You could be receiving some inheritance money that comes with, an argument from family members. It could be that someone who you've been dealing with in your family, they're trying to hold some inheritance money over you, or they're trying to say, oh, well, if they can tell that you need some funds from the settlement or from the estate or from the trust, in order to work on this venture, and so they're just trying to lord it over you. You may need to address this situation, resolve it. If you feel like there's something like, I'm just starting to channel now, but if there's a trustee situation where they are, not appropriately honoring their duties as trustee, you absolutely have the freedom. In fact, you're supposed to report them on this, okay? Because trustee does not mean, czar or dictator of the estate, or even executor of the estate. It doesn't mean that. It just means that their job, they've been entrusted to manage things in an appropriate manner for the beneficiaries. Okay? For the beneficiaries. The beneficiaries' best interests is who needs to be considered, not the trustee, not the executor. In fact, a lot of times like the trustees and them, they're not supposed to have personal interest or invested in the proceeds, if that makes sense. They're supposed to be more or less impartial so that they can make clear business decisions for things. If you have someone who is putting a little bit too much emotion in something where you're supposed to be a beneficiary on, then that needs to be addressed. Okay? Stand up for yourself. Okay, so that was very specific. It may not be for everyone, but I just with this whole, domestic legal conflict and inheritance, unexpected money situation, it's like, don't be afraid to rock the boat if it's for the greater good. Do you see what I'm saying? I hope I'm getting through to somebody. It's like, it's not about respecting people around you, okay? You shouldn't have to worry about that because you are an extension of the divine, therefore you're divine, okay? And you're highly protected in your ventures. You deserve your blessings. Your blessings are only meant for you, and so don't be afraid to step forward and speak for yourself, okay? Don't be waiting on somebody else, because that's kind of exactly what they want. That's what the darkness wants, is for you to stay stuck, feeling like you can't step into your own power, that you're constantly waiting on something. They're all good, wait, don't do that. Don't do that. Take what's yours and step forward. Don't be afraid to step forward. Step into your own power. Accept heaven's help. Yeah, so I'm feeling even more so that whatever bounty, whatever abundance that is rightfully yours, Spirit is trying to give it to you, okay? But you have to also show that you want it. You have to claim it to be yours. And part of that is releasing your fears. If you're really worried about this other person or these people having too much control over your blessings, understand that they can't ever take your blessings, but you can allow them to delay your blessings. You can delay your own damn blessings by not actually stepping into your power and by believing what these, low vibrational energies are trying to convince you, that you're powerless. You're not powerless. You're protected. You're blessed. And all you got to do is surrender that fear to the heavens. It says you've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Yeah. Get out of your own way. Stop waiting. What are you waiting for? You're waiting on them to say, oh, the estate's all done. Oh, it's all ready. They're not going to do that. They probably want to stay in this, stay in their own power for a while, because then if everything's all done and wrapped up, then no one gets to sign with that EXE or TRU at the end of their signature anymore. They don't get to feel special anymore. They don't have a lot of motivation to actually resolve it if they don't have any benefit themselves. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords and we have the Lovers in reverse. So, I'm now starting to feel that for some of you, this could be related to a divorce situation. If you're going through in the middle of a divorce, these people or this individual, they want you to remain in this kind of hermit mode. They want to keep you trapped in this zone, but you need to make that decision for yourself. And if you have other family members that depend on you, like children, for example, then you need to make this decision for them, okay? Yeah. It's not just you. Okay, wow. Okay, so this black and white Joker energy is a very like low vibrational individual. It's a very low vibrational selfish energy. Someone who's a fool, a true fool, okay? We have the Ace of Diamonds. This card tends to indicate a material gift, a boon from the universe, okay? And then we have the Six of Spades. Here, let me zoom out a little bit. This Six of Spades card is like a bit like a victory, you know, like a small victory, still a small win. By you stepping into your own power and speaking up for yourself, I think you're going to be able to acknowledge exactly how manipulative this low vibrational energy, this entity is, okay? They're probably going to try and breadcrumb you a little bit, but when they do this, when they have this interaction, this conversation with you, this confrontation that you bring to them, then you're going to really see your own power, what you need to do, and what they've been doing. It'll make it that much easier for you to achieve what you've been trying to achieve and, gain those blessings that you've been deserving, that you've been waiting for, So the moment that you step into your own power and honor yourself, when we honor ourselves, we honor the divine, right? When you honor yourself and you step into this, that is when everything is going to come through for you. You're going to be able to break free from the illusion that you've been under and actually start receiving those blessings, okay? It may very well be, just going back to that example of the estate, or even like in a divorce situation, you're going to see that these people have been holding out on you. And once you're able to see that they've been holding out on you, it'll be that much easier to find an advocate to assist you, or even just assist yourself, advocate for yourself. Alrighty, everybody. I really hope that this helps you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic Next 72. Bye.